What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Told you I was going to do another video today. Maybe another one after this. Who knows? I may do so many that you absolutely get sick of me, which many of you probably already are. Anyways, wanted to do a separate video today on my DVD haul that I've picked up recently. Got a nice stack of stuff that I wanted to show you here in the last week or so. I have been enjoying going through the seasons of Lost. I just completed season 1 and season 2, and had found those at my local used bookstore and paid like $2 or $3 a piece for each season, and they were brand new condition, so was very excited to find those. And now today I have picked up season 3. I did have to order this one online. Didn't find that here locally, but I did pick up season 3 of Lost. I did not watch Lost when it was on a decade or so ago. I think that I didn't quite understand what it was and thought it was more of a reality kind of show for some inexplainable reason. So I never got into it, and my oldest son had been telling me for quite some time, "Dad, you would really love this show. You should watch it." And so I found those video sets very cheap, got into it, and now I'm hooked, and now I'm on to season 3. And we'll probably be shopping for season 4 here in the next week or so, because I'll devour that season, I'm pretty sure. And then while I was at the bookstore the other day, I found they have these huge tables full of their $1.95 movies. They're all great condition, used DVDs, movies of all kinds. We're not talking about the crap stuff, that nobody wants kind of movies. We're talking about legitimate, really good movies. Everything in that bin is $1.95. You can't beat that. So I picked up 3 comedies. How about Leslie Nielsen and The Naked Gun for $1.95? Can't go wrong with that, right? I love that kind of off-the-wall humor anyway. The airport movies, the Naked Gun movies. I think Leslie Nielsen reinvented himself and prolonged his career with these movies here. But that's not all. Didn't find just The Naked Gun for $1.95. How about Naked Gun 2.5, the sequel, for $1.95? Had to pick that one up as well. Can't have one without the other, right? Yep, found those. And then one that I haven't seen. I remember seeing it in the movie theater when it came out like 30-something years ago, and I don't know that I've seen it since then. Maybe once I saw it on HBO or something like that. And that's Richard Pryor, John Candy in Brewsters Millions. I remember I really liked this. Good. I love a good baseball movie, good comedy. But I remember it, but I don't remember specific things about it. So it's going to be fun to revisit this movie again as well. Fix that lighting there. I'm sitting there looking at myself, and I'm thinking, man, I'm in the dark, aren't I? There we go. That's me in bright living color. Brewsters Millions. I'm going to look forward to revisiting that one. I was never a big fan of Richard Pryor stand-up kind of stuff, but there were a lot of movies, especially like the Gene Wilder movies that he made, that I need to pick up. I would really like to have those. The See No Evil, Hear No Evil, I think it was, and Stir Crazy. Yeah. Those were fun movies. I'd like to have the 2 of those. I think would be fun. And then, as every grown man about to turn 50 years old here in a couple of weeks should do, I went out and bought myself a bunch of cartoons. Because I like cartoons. just the way I roll. So, what did I pick up? One of my favorite animated series of all time has to be from Disney Channel, Gargoyles. And I've had season 1, and I was at Walmart the other day, and they had season 2, which is divided into volume 1 and volume 2. Season 2 1 and season 2 2. They had season 2 volume 2 for $9.99. They did not have the part 1 of season 2. This alone is 26 episodes. Yeah, I mean, holy cow. So volume 1 is the same, 52 episodes in one season for an animated show. That's incredible. I didn't realize it was that much. But I absolutely love this cartoon series, and if you're not into Gargoyles, you ought to be. If you are a fan of Batman the Animated Series or Justice League, those kind of things, you would like Gargoyles. It has a... In fact, I was talking to one of my sons the other day about this show, and I said, I really have trouble believing that it was on the Disney Channel because it is dark and scary in a lot of places. Now, there is a character or two that are added to bring some laughter and silliness and lighten the mood a little bit, but it's kind of dark for a Disney Channel show. And he said, well, Dad, the 90s were kind of a different ball game. A lot of things happened that they wouldn't do today. So, well, I guess you're right. But anyway, I love this show, Gargoyles. Check it out if you haven't already. That's season 2, volume 2. Now, my oldest son, I have 2 boys. My oldest son, who just got married, he's about to turn 25. When he was like 6, 7, 8 years old, he and I spent Saturday mornings together with our bowls of cereal, and we would watch Spectacular Spider-Man, and The Tick, and the X-Men animated series. And since then, I've been dying to get the X-Men into the collection. I now have volume 1 with the nice slipcover edition of the X-Men animated series. I'm so excited to have that. But I didn't stop there. I got volume 2 as well. I believe there are 5 volumes total, so I'm looking forward to getting the other 3. But I can't wait to revisit the X-Men animated series. That was just a lot of fun. And then, while I was at it, I went and picked up season 1 of the Spectacular Spider-Man, the complete first season. There we go, without the glare. I actually have a few volumes of what I guess was the second season that they kind of put out in like 4 or 5 episode volumes. But I kind of checked out and realized that everything that was on season 1 I don't have on those, so it was nice to go ahead and pick up the complete first season as well. And this is a fun show. This may actually be my favorite Spider-Man cartoon now of all time. I really like this, and I like the what was it, the New Adventures of Spider-Man or something, the one that was the computer generated one that was on, I think, Home Box Office or one of those pay channels, and Neil Patrick Harris did the voice. That one's a good one too. There's only like 13 episodes of that. It's a lot of fun too, but it's a different ball game, different ball of wax. But as far as just loving the animation and the stories and the action and all that stuff, I think Spectacular Spider-Man is probably my favorite Spidey animated series. Sorry to those of you that grew up with the 67 Spider-Man like I did, but come on, this is far more enjoyable. Love that old Spider-Man theme song, but keeping it real with Marvel, I picked up a movie that I haven't watched yet, but I didn't even know it existed, and I just happened to see it on Amazon and picked it up, and that is Doctor Strange. I had no idea this movie, Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, Yeah, or it's just called Doctor Strange, I guess. I had no idea that this even existed, and I'm just now starting to get into Doctor Strange a little bit, finding out who he is and what he's about and that kind of stuff. And I thought, what better way to kind of expedite that than let's watch the Marvel movie on Doctor Strange. That ought to kind of speed up my uh, knowledge of the character here a little bit. Well, and last but not least, I picked up in the $1.95 bin at the bookstore Star Wars, The Clone Wars. I have not seen these yet. I know some people really don't think this is a very good series, but this is what, volume 1? I think there's 2 volumes to this. I found the volume 1 for $1.95. I thought I would pick it up and give it a whirl. And it is Star Wars. Even if it sucks, I'll probably keep it because I just like Star Wars. I'm a collector of Star Wars-y things, so nice to have that. So yeah, Star Wars and Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and the X-Men and Gargoyles and Leslie Nielsen and Richard Pryor and all that good stuff. Nice to add those to the DVD collection. All right. Hey guys, thanks for watching. As usual, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and tell other people about it as well. Anyway, again, till next time. Bye.